Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another Inside Lowell podcast. I am your host, Teddy Panos, coming to you from the Well Point Studios here in beautiful, historic downtown Lowell. And today, we're going to go inside the Pirates, the Massachusetts Pirates, the Mill City's Indoor Football League team, which has a big matchup on the road this Saturday night in Tulsa. And joining us on the Zoom line to preview that game and talk a little bit about his journey coming to Lowell here is Pirates defensive lineman Dominic Quewon joining us. Dominic, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Did you just wrap up practice?
Yeah, we just had practice meeting and stuff, the championship process. So that's what we got here.
I hope you get to practice indoors in a nice air-conditioned facility instead of outdoor.
Yeah.
It's a steamer out there today.
Yeah, it's hot. It's humid. It actually rained on us right after practice, but you gotta get the job done and things. So.
All right. Talk a little bit about yourself. You played your college ball at Southern Miss. You've actually been to a couple of NFL rookie camps. I saw with the Bears in 2023 and the Dolphins in 2024. Who are you going to be with in 2025 after you're done playing for the Pirates?
Correction, I only went to the Bears in 2023. But after the Pirates, I hope my talents can go anywhere there's an opportunity. I'm a big help on any team I get on. So being here at the Pirates is a great opportunity too, because there's a great system here with winning, and I like what the future holds for us. So
yeah, definitely a team that has been headed in the right direction over the last month and a half. You started the season with the Pirates, and then you ended up on the injured list. You missed kind of a handful of games. Just got reactivated for the July 3rd game. As a matter
yes, sir.
What's that like for a guy who's kind of played football his whole life to have to deal with an injury and not be able to be out there, playing, competing with your teammates? I imagine it must be horribly frustrating.
Well, man, I can only control what I can control. So being grateful every day, just being able to still be here and help the team and help the guys win, even when I can't physically be there to help the team on the field. I think the process is a blessing in a disguise, because you get to sit down and rest, but you also get to watch the guys and watch them thrive, cheer for them, and kind of come back ready to go again. So that's been a great opportunity. Ever since I've been a kid, I've always wanted to play football, but I only started playing in the 8th grade. So not the 8th grade, the 9th grade. So I think it's a great opportunity. I'm grateful to still be playing and stuff. So,
but you certainly made up for lost time. So you didn't play football until you were a freshman in high school. How did you manage to avoid it all those years and then get sucked in? Did your buddies kind of suck you into your high school team?
What happened was I think I was watching somebody's football highlights. I wasn't really into it in middle school, but I think my mom, she came up to me one day. It was super random. I didn't ask. She came up to me one day. She was like, "Hey, I signed you up for football at your new high school and everything." And then from there, it's been the story. So.
Well, you've certainly made up for lost time. I was looking kind of at your stats for the season. The website shows you playing in 5 games, but you've been really productive in those games. 9 solo tackles. You've been in on 7 assisted tackles, 3.5 sacks as well. And if I kind of prorate that out to a full season, you're heading for double-digit sacks the whole season. What's the secret to getting to the quarterback in indoor football versus the traditional, the college, high school game, pro game that people are used to seeing outdoors?
I think the biggest thing for us is that shortened edge. When the edge is a lot shorter, it's kind of like playing D tackle in a way, because it's harder to bend that corner, but that's really the key there. Bending the corner. you can always find somebody who can push the quarter or the tackle or the guard back. But when it comes down to bending the corner, that's where like the difference is.
The skill and technique and maybe even
Hmm.
speed as opposed to the raw power, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I've looked at the Indoor Football League standings after your win last Thursday night at the Tsonga Center, and you guys have now, after a long climb uphill, you are now currently, thanks to a tiebreaker, in that fourth and final playoff spot. Of course,
Yeah.
the team that you're tied with but ahead on the tiebreaker is the Tulsa Oilers. Coincidentally, that's where you're traveling. That's where you're playing this week.
Amazing games to be playing in.
Yeah, it's almost a de facto playoff game in the regular season,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
How are you guys approaching this week? Because there is still a chance that even if things don't go well this weekend, you can kind of still get into the playoffs, but you'd need help from somebody else along the way to beat Tulsa in one of the last two regular season games. Obviously, you guys want to control your own destiny. How important is that?
Yeah.
And how do you actually do that this week on the road?
Well, the past 5 weeks, there's been a process in place where we practice really hard, high tempo, and just a lot of focus. I mean, we're not changing a whole bunch of things that just to comp to them. You know, we've played them before, we got film on them, so we have a great process in, and that's what we've been doing for the past weeks, and that's what's been successful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next few days, just practicing, focusing, and especially for me too, because I was actually out for a long time. But I think it's a great opportunity, not just for the team, but for me and the whole organization, because you know it's the next step forward. It's not like we're undefeated, you know. It's the next step forward. So yeah.
And you obviously, if you didn't know it before you joined, you've figured it out being here. That this is a team that shoots for the stars. Championship game last year, winning the championship in 2021. Clearly, the goal, just making the playoffs isn't the goal, right?
Oh yeah, we gotta make the playoffs, get there, beat everybody there, and get to the chip. But you know, it's one game at a time. So the next step right now is beating Tulsa. That's what we're gonna do. So.
Well, Dominic, we certainly wish you the best of luck this week. You've got another one. Actually, you have a home game, I believe, your final home game of the year, and then you head out to San Jose against the Western Conference leader out there. So you got 3 tough games coming up, but it sounds like you guys are ready and you're kind of peaking at the right time. So best of luck to you and your teammates this week, and we'll see you back in Lowell in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity. You know, I'm always here to talk. So
well, we may call you back to do so. Thanks so much, Dominic.
All right. Thank you.
All right. That's Dominic Quewon, defensive lineman for the Massachusetts Pirates. Big game this week. Get to the Pirates website, get to their social media page, and you can find out the various ways you can catch that game. If you want to travel out to Tulsa, we're not going to stop you. We'd love to have some Pirates fans in attendance there, but you can certainly catch them home or away through a number of different ways. And we thank you for joining us here on our latest Inside the Pirates podcast. Best of luck to the Pirates. We'll catch you folks on the other side.